Gri Dongda Ji Xiongda Mutene Be Chenda Chou Tumba Doje Beso Zojune Dashi Te Chan Tendera Del Xio Sa Yen Beje Shu Yen Me Tuta Re Ravalen Ye Nye De Jen Bande Sanje Hindo Mete Bongwa Yi Rogwe Namda Kinla Shebar Xio Edama Guru Ren Gala Ka Neya Daya Me Sangan Je Chedang Tsu Je Chunamala Shanchur Badu Dane Shubsun Yi Dagi Chukin Je Besanam Dola Pensha Sanje Rubar Xio Sangan Je Chedang Tsu Je Chunamala Shanchur Badu Dane Shubsun Yi Dagi Chukin Je Besanam Dola Pensha Sanje Rubar Xio Sangan Je Chedang Tsu Je Chunamala Shanchur Badu Dane Shubsun Yi Dagi Chukin Je Besanam Dola Pensha Sanje Rubar So we are this morning also together here for the purpose of the teaching of the Dharma. So teaching of the Dharma is very important because we need to have accomplishment of a practice. For that we need understanding or understood of the Dharma, real Dharma. So without explanation, without we go through the teachings of Buddha, we should not get anything, method by our natural intelligence. So therefore, to study and study is very important to understand of the meaning of the Dharma. The meaning of the Dharma is very important to understood of that because for the meditation. So all those are very good purpose of that. That's why we are gathering here. I think today is I think it's Mother's Day. Americans, I think it's Western people, they say that we don't have any system of in our Tibet country. But Mother's Day is every day, I think, Mother's Day. That means you're giving flowers, little present for the mother. That's really is symbolized of the Mother's Day. It's not. Physically, yes, maybe. Custom, ways, yes. But real. Remember of the Mother's Day is to think about kindness of the mothers. Okay? Okay. So, real is when we to take the or celebration of the Mother's Day is the real is we need to repair the mothers. That is more important. It's not only one day, one meal or take to the restaurant, giving nice food as some things, but it's not real repair for mothers. So anything, material things, if you give it, high or small, big or small, doesn't matter. The little bit repair of the kindness of the mothers, yes. But real, what they wanted, we couldn't do that now yet. We must need to do that. What they needed, they need completely free from suffering, pain or happiness. Always, all the time, they wanted to be happy, joy, no suffering, suffering by sickness, suffering by burning, freezing, starvation, sickness. They don't want it, that kind of suffering. So those, if we really repair the mothers, we need to make a dharma for everybody. need to do. So that's repair of the kindness of mothers. We cannot buy. We cannot give it by materials. If we millions of dollars, if we give it physically, you give it, but they cannot make it free from suffering, any kind of. So I think that's why I think great Buddha and Bodhisattvas and all great masters, they repair the kindness of mothers, really, because giving method for how to make it free from sufferings, free from karma. Suffering came from the karma. Karma came from the delusions. Therefore, Riya is the root of our suffering. It came from our delusions. So that's why we need to, Mother sentient beings, to make it completely, to make free from the delusions. The delusions means individually their delusions. So there's one general delusions. There's no. Delusions are with the sentient beings. Must. Delusion is the consciousness. Consciousness with the real, with the then ordinary beings. Holy beings, they don't have. They purify delusions already by wisdom. So that's why I think Buddha giving teaching, so much teachings, those are purpose of that. What is that? Purpose of that is all sentient beings, without discrimination, everyone to be free from suffering. And free from suffering, and this means you can say delusions and illusions, and they become being Buddha like him. So that's what we are doing. So I think that's what we need to learn. So Buddha teachings 84,000 chapters or volumes, but if to put together three baskets. So all those are we need to learn, but each of them, if we go through learning, very difficult ways, but we can to make learn by easy ways, because like Nagarjuna's teachings, in there, all those essence of the 84,000 teachings are in there. Also with the material Abhisamaya Alankara, in there everything is Abhidhammas, Abhidhamma Kosha, in there everything's also put together. So that's why I think if we learn, go through one real to make a clear meaning of the one subject, even one subject, through that subject we can learn many ways. We can learn many different kind of method we can learn. So I think that's the very important things. So now the essence of the Buddha's teaching is there are two ways, like a realization of emptiness, wisdom, and also bodhicitta. So those two key for to have the great enlightenment of Buddhahood, or essence of all Buddha's teachings. You can say that. You can say that will be that way. Yes. So now those two we need to learn to have the awareness of the meaning with our consciousness. Just like no put like the draws as not like this. Actually, this way is also. You learn the intellectual is just like put nice dress outside. Does take in the means. It doesn't go Those very beautiful, but just outside of the body. We are not like that. We need combination. Combination of our consciousness and our teachings, Buddha's teachings. That's what we need to do. That's why we need to take the meaning of the Buddha's teachings serious. Not only reading, not only praise. So we need to have the combination of that teaching and the meaning of the teaching and our consciousness. Try to make combinations, not separation. See? If you do learn, you know the meanings, but if you not, those meanings are with your consciousness or not combination, then we call intellectual. Doesn't help so much. Yeah, good seed, yes, even intellectually, if you learn some, put good seed, yes, in the future to have opportunity one day. But we want to have much we can now today, because we want the result is now, soon as possible. Result of the practice of the teaching we want. So that's kind of we need to make more closer to the teachings. We wish to have the result of teaching, like great enlightenment or free from samsara. That's kind of also nirvana. We wish to have that. But if our mind is no close combination with teachings, we have good wish, yes, but there's nothing much happened. So that's why I think practice is, sometimes people think practice is says prayers, says mantras. That's the practice. The practice is really is with the awareness, with consciousness, to make it, to do it, to make it, Someone, this is an example. Someone has an idea of a mechanic, like to make cars or what. If they have everything in their heads, but if they don't do work, nothing happens. They know how to make car, but if they don't do action of nothing function for that, then never happen to car with them or with ideas. So we should not do like this. Whatever we know, one word, 2 words of the meaning of the Dharma, that's what we need to do. It's Buddha is not dictated to us. It's not, really it is. No. You should do, must do. Means like some people, poor people, to make order. Buddha didn't give order for us, no. Advice. Advice and order is big difference. You know that. See? We never order to us. Advice. If you want it, free from samsara, of suffering, pain, or happiness, and then you need to do this. That's the advice. Choice in our hand. If we order, there's no choice. Must need to do. Just like sometimes communists very strict. If you don't do what they say, that if you don't do it, then you will be wrong. Not like this. So that's, I think, everything's choice in our hand. Buddha gave to everybody, all sentient beings. There are no discrimination. That's not really it is. Faith, devotion to the Buddha, or criticize to the Buddha. From Buddha's side, there are no difference. No difference. If benefit teachings, everybody, for everybody. So that's it. So because of we have, everybody has the opportunity to have the great enlightenment. Everyone has it. Even hell beings. Hell beings are not always in the hell. No. When finished, result of bad karmas, they come up. Why they staying there? They are not finished the result. See, hell beings need to be reborn in the hell because of by bad karmas. So that's result of that. When finished, they don't need them. Will be free from that. We has been in the hell many times, I think. Yes. We kill the other beings. We steal from other beings. No, this lifetime. But many numberless lives has been already. So we did all negative actions are everything negative actions are we did. There are no left, I think. We can't assign during any lifetime you didn't do this. We cannot assign. We cannot say yes, no. So everybody, even great enlightenment now these days has been already, but long time before, just like us. We also died like this. Buddha himself says, if you to make a purify negative test from your side, then you move to the path. So, you needn't doubt. Maybe can I make a purify negative test from my side, from my consciousness? That's what, yes, we can sign, that's what. We can say yes. Why? Because everyone has pure consciousness inside. Now, which our consciousness, with the negative, with the delusions, contaminated. But this only now. But if we can purify that, we can. Yes, we talk about Buddha nature. Everyone has Buddha nature. But everyone means you don't think about unconsciousness object has Buddha nature. No. Buddha nature with the consciousness. Trees, flowers, these are Buddha nature. No. They don't have Buddha nature. Buddha nature means with sentient beings, with consciousness. Real consciousness, which everyone has a subtle consciousness. It's not contaminated by delusions. It's not. It's like a rough consciousness. Yes. There are many different kinds of consciousness. We have many different kinds of. If you think about it, if you do learn more. So, all those are tried to purify this negative mind. Delusions are everything's mind, Bad mind. Mind has good mind, bad mind. Bodhicitta, compassion, loving kindness is good mind. Wisdom, of course. Those good mind. Bad minds, we have 10, many of it, like ignorance, anger, hatred, jealous, doubt. All those are mind. See? So those are with the consciousness. With the unconscious object, they don't have this. That's one. Negative minds or positive minds with consciousness means what sentient beings, I think. With sentient beings, yes. If it is sentient beings, not necessarily. Or those. Being or hearts, Shavaka, Patika or hearts, they don't have they don't have the delusions, no. Make free from delusions already. But they are sentient beings. Sentient beings and also samsara sentient beings difference. I think long time before we talk about case, you know. If it's sentient beings, not necessarily samsara sentient beings. Samsara sentient beings, must sentient beings. I think it's small things. You see? Do you understand? If it is sentient beings, not necessarily samsara sentient beings. If samsara sentient beings, there must be sentient beings. Sentient beings, you don't know the definition of the sentient beings, that's difficult. Difficult. Would consciousness be? Not yet Buddha. Those are sentient beings. Even high-level bodhisattva are sentient beings. But it's not samsara sentient beings. You understand? You see, that's it. Slowly need to be learned. Very deep with the Dharma. How much you learn, more you can awareness to come. Awareness to come. You think this is, but it's no more learning path. Buddhahood is no more learning path. That's what I say. You understand? No more learning. When you finish learning, then when you become a being Buddha, then last learning for the it's awareness. Yes, everything's already has whatever has existing to positive knowledges. Everything got already when become a being Buddha. Then nothing to learn. You understand? Therefore, no more learning path. I say that. So I think, so if it really is 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, no. Buddha himself did 3 countless eons. 3 countless eons, you understand? Do you know the eon? How's measure of the eon? See? You think, oh, long times, but that's no measure. Long time, yes. It's numberless. There are no in the numbers. No in the numbers. Out of numbers. Out of numbers, 1, 2, 100, 1,000, million, trillion, billions. Then out. Even that's also, I don't know. You have how many digits you have? Buddhism has 60 digits. 60 go through. From 10, 100, 1,000, all this way 60 go through. Those 60, just double, more than like this go. 60. Out of that, then numberless, we say, numberless. In English, how many numbers go through? Digits. 5? Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know, yeah, I understand. That's good, something to tell me, that's good. Anyways, so that's kind of countless eons, countless. There are no in the numbers. Buddha himself did purify negatives, learning, collection, merit, collection. Not like us. Sometimes you learn, sometimes no, sleeping. No. During that numberless 60, three countless eons. During that time, diligence. No losing time for the practice, yes. Day or night. Did. So I think maybe you think, oh, that's very difficult. But you don't think about that way. Numberless Buddhas has been already. We also try. When we go up, more easier. Now here, hanging around, looking here, like this. Not completely up, seeing over there, no. Mostly here, backwards. Mostly there. Seeing, hearing, smelling, everything around here we are. Should not be here. Try to move, little bit move. Little move from here. Then little by little, we need to be. That's renunciation is like that. We are really sinking in the everything, contaminated. Sinking. We are sinking in the ocean of the samsara, I think. We need a boat, I think. I think we got the boat already. Something that was said, Something that was said. What say? Me true attendants, the boat of the human beings, you must to cross the suffering of the rivers. That's what we got now. Eating quality, legal life. That's what we had already. But we not exactly recognition of that. We not pay attention of that. No. That means we was what do you call? Meaningless. We have lost things are meaningless. Actions. Time period. If we really think about, oh, that's great. I have both of the human beings now. This is very difficult to find out. That's what I say also. But I got now. Therefore, I must try to keep the boat of the human beings alive. And during this time, must try to escape river of sufferings. And that's one. We must. So I think it's just everything is really it is worth it. Great improve. Everybody, all masters, Buddha himself advised to us. So GSTDL says, you have this one, great boat of the human beings, you must cross the river of suffering now. Should not be sleeping. Should not be sleeping. That's what I'm talking to me, you, yes. No, somebody else say, oh, they're saying truth. Somebody never told truth. General, it is general, not state. State of general, not for me. If you're thinking, no good. We must take notice. It's not, GSTDL says for everybody, but individually myself. Yeah. All teachings are just like that. We think, oh, general like this was, what that is. Then we not close to there. This is for me, we don't think about this way. That's why we're losing the loss of the time. And we are not drawing the attention for that. I think it should be. Really it is. So, I think it's repair of the mother sanctuary beings real, we try to make it free from free from the samsara, and to take a great enlightenment. There are different ways. Nirvana or enlightenment or great enlightenment. There are two different ways. So now, that's one motivation. Yeah. That's why we are doing practice. Our practice not for me, myself. Self-charity mind is doing practice not so good. When we do practice, charity for the others. I'm doing this positive action for the others. For others means I want to completely help to Mother Sentient beings. Therefore, I need to have myself stronger. The example, let's just giving the example from the Lamrim. If someone's pulled down, very dangerous place together, one place, they cannot help each other. Same situation. If this one cannot up by themselves, how can we help to the others? So that means we need to ourselves free from the ocean of samsara, and then we are out of the samsara, out of the delusions, then we can something. Yeah, we can help to the others because we have a ability of that. We are strong enough, by knowledge as well. We wish now. We wish for that, yes, but we don't have the real power. So that's why we need to make power by practice, see? I think. So, that's, yes. What the power is, what is then the bodhicitta and the wisdom that I say beginning, with the teaching of Buddha's essence of that is true, really. And bodhicitta is very important. Become a being Buddha, go through the bodhicitta. Need to be. Not only understand of shunyata or wisdom, understand of, yes. Realization of emptiness is not only this way. With bodhicitta. Those two together, two needed. Bodhicitta and the realization of impotence means the wisdom. Together, then go through the bodhisattva paths. Through that ways, then become a being Buddha. Then, just like Buddha Shakyamuni, giving teaching, method for the others. Buddha cannot, without our doing, practicing, Buddha cannot take to the great enlightenment place, no. Many people think, lamas can be taken. I cannot do practice, but please you take me to there. No. That's nothing happened. Really, it is no. If can be like this, we will not be here. The example is really easy. Buddha wanted all sentient beings take out from samsara. More than that, all sentient beings take to the great enlightenment place before he himself become being Buddha. During the bodhisattva practice, we will not be here. But he did wish for that, but cannot. He knew that. That's why when become a great enlightenment, himself when he got it, then giving method. Giving method. Why? Because we need to do by ourselves. Oh, everything's here now. Then now you make it. Something like this. So I think it's because the Sutta says all sentient beings cannot cannot make a work with by even wisdom power means, waters cannot walk away from there. Means water by Buddha himself to walk away by water. Ne. All those sentient beings, sufferings cannot make by his hands make away. That means miracles like this are difficult. I had okay, miracle. Oh. I don't think that's all. See? Then, you stop again for a minute. With this, which he has wisdom, and also knowledges I cannot put to the supposed consciousness, like transfer, Maybe you think modern ways they can. I think maybe they don't. I don't think so, because they may heart transform into hard, transform into liver transform, just like that. I don't think so. Maybe they can do experiment, Someone's unknowledgeable person having heart problems. Then one very great knowledgeable people dying. That's heart donate to them. Then that's unknowledgeable person become when they have a new heart, Then become a bright person or not? You can. I don't think so. No. See, anyways, with us, his knowledge realizations cannot put in the supposed consciousness. It's just the Sutta said that. Just the last one. I cannot do those things, but the suppose I will be free from the negativities or become a pure. The true nature of the teachings, I give true nature of the teachings. Like for Navatrita or Pajaparamita teachings, all those giving teachings. Then that's method, giving method of teaching. Through that ways they can become free from great sufferings. So I think all those are. So anyways, now, bodhicitta is very important things, There are no thinking self. I will want to do practice, myself become free from suffering. No. Everything dedicate, practice, whatever do. Purify negativities or make collection all those merit or positive actions. All those are dedicated for the other sentient beings. Other sentient beings to be for the other sentient beings. That means I myself become a being Buddha for the other sentient beings by this practice. That's what I'm saying. And other sentient beings, it means also his practice to make somebody else to make free from suffering. It's not that. This, by this merit, myself being Buddha for the others, means benefit for others. That means like Buddha, like Shakyamuni. When he become a being Buddha, then he gave merit, those teachings, everything. We are now follow the teachings. So try to make it free from sufferings, free from problems, difficult, everything. So that's one. See, that's it. Then bodhicitta is, we need to have the bodhicitta. That means we need to try to make cherishing for the others, Cherishing, you understand? Rather than destroy, think about it. Maybe sometimes we think, I do cherishing for everybody, but he or she is not, I cannot do that. Positive, like this, sometimes people do. Wrong. If you from the sentient beings, one out, which you don't like, this one, that's very bad for you. That's your practice, not great practice, because you out for one person. When you do the compassion, great compassion meditation, you need the object. Object of the meditation is, the compassion meditation is, object of great compassion meditation. Yeah. Object of that, all sentient means everybody, without discrimination. Really it is. If you do discrimination, compassion, that is compassion, yes. Just compassion, but it will not be great compassion. When we do meditate, okay, we're wishing for sentient beings, free from suffering, pain or happiness. But think about, he or she not. Then that means your compassion is not great compassion. Because discrimination thoughts you have there. So that's very bad for us if we do. So when we do great compassion, everybody without discrimination, friends, strangers, enemies, everyone equally. Equal thoughts is very important things. We learning first equal thought. When bodhicitta be 10 of the bodhicitta, there are many different ways. The exchange, 10 of bodhicitta by exchange, and 10 of bodhicitta there are different 7 steps. So from that, both ways, beginning, basis of the 10 of bodhicitta is that is the equanimity. Equanimity practice is very important. Equanimity practice, you try to make it equal. Equal means 3 from the society. We have 3 organized: friends, strangers, enemies, or friend, enemy, stranger. Those 3. Everyone. Sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, yes, numberless. But if in your mind to think about different 3 organized, 3 ways. Your friend, enemy, mostly strangers, mostly help beings, hungry ghosts, mostly animals are also strangers. Hungry mean asuras, gods, yes, formless, with form gods or formless gods. Those are stranger. You know there is, but you don't. You not association. How do you take a meaning of the strangers? I don't know. We say paramissenshi, means strangers, means what do you think? You don't know the beings or what is? Huh? Don't care about it. Then maybe your relatives also can be strangers sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, yes. Relatives strangers. So sorry. Really. He or she, my relatives, but that is stranger. So sorry for them. Really. Relatives, father, mother, more important, yes. for this lifetime also. Which we are having everything is, okay, that's this way. Everything, whatever we have, body and expense, nice, 80 quality legal life, we made it, but we need condition of that to be like this. Condition, you understand? Father, mother, yes. Giving. We made it originally good life by good karmas. We made it by ourselves. But condition of that for the mother. If you don't understand about, I will tell you like this. The seed is, barley or wheat, rice. Seed is the one thing, but condition, without conditions would not be to grow, Condition is water, warm enough, Otherwise, there no water, no warm. Seed in the soil, hundreds still there, nothing happened. We made to have this 18 quality legal lives, but make to happen by our parents. We went to mother's womb, I think. Do you remember? No, I don't know. Sorry, sister. We don't know. But this condition of that. Then we had nice, So I think that's so parents, parents is very important things. Everything what we use, everything, if not by being father, mother, but whatever we eat, drink, clothing, everything from others. Kindness of from others. If others are not there, how we can get everything? Really it is. We will not be having this excellent body. We didn't get it. Others is not there. Even we got that some body, even others not there. Everything is really from others. From animals, clothes, these things. From animals, eat. Everything is animals, I think. We are doing. So all those, not only this lifetimes, numberless lifetimes we had this. Therefore they are very kind. Very kind. Very kind. We should not be damage them. Never. Because they are very kind to us. If we criticize something mean to them, damage to them, destroy them, what do you think? Sorry. By our ignorance. Very big mistake. We can see this lifetime, parents very kind to us, raise up everything. But if we destroy our parents, what do you think? So sorry. So just like all other thinking, the same thing. Not this lifetime is father, mothers, but many different lifetimes has been father, mother. I think in here we are, everyone's father, mother, each other, sister, brother, each other, good friend, each other. But we may be enemy each other sometimes, but not many times. Mostly we have good friends, yes. So mostly, maybe this is an example, like 10 times good friends, but maybe one time maybe is being enemies or something, That's kind of need. So that's we need to know the kind. I'm talking about these because kindness of other sentient beings without discrimination. We need to know that's what I'm talking to, including myself. Yes, We need to think about it. So, if you don't have that one, this coming thoughts all the times, they are there. We are here. I am within the we, also myself. All different kind of thinking. If you do it like this, then there are no bodhicitta very far away, not close to us. We need to, everyone, to think about it nicely, kindness of others. That's why I think the 8 verses maintaining, Lang the Tangpa says, he says from the 8 verses, first one, all sentient beings are do make cherishing or try to keep it nicely or more than nicely, cherishing for them. For those sentient beings, cherishing more than wish fulfilling them. Wish fulfilling them, do you know? I think for us, if you have this much diamond or this much gold, if you have it, all the time you're thinking that's one. Oh, I have diamond. That's okay, still there or not. That's all the time. You know, charity really. Maybe in the dream sometimes. Oh no, my diamond is still there or not. So checking. So much we are attached to them. We need to ask others. Long time he says, I do charity for the other sentient beings without discrimination. More than wish fulfilling them. That means you need to know the example. If you don't know the example, then it's difficult to get meaning through that. So wish fulfilling them, who has it? For this lifetime, money, dress, house, whatever you wanted for necessary things for this lifetime. If you do wish to the wishful feeling them, happened, everything happened. But this time in the world, I don't think they existed. No, that kind of gem, wishful feeling gems, not in the world here. But if it has, they happen like this. So all sentient beings, each one just like more important than wish fulfilling gem. Everyone, all sentient beings, which more important than millions of dollars. I think that's easy ways. If we choose something, maybe hundred thousands, millions dollars. Then, if would you like challenge or you damage this one? Maybe people choice get the dollars because don't know that person. That person is very important for us. Some ask maybe too. That's why I think killing others very, very really it is. Very difficult. We need to think about it. So that's why I think very difficult to kill any kind of beings. All being like killing others. If we kill the bird, you know, that's like indirectly killing the mother, safe mother. Because this lifetime is not about another lifetime. Last lifetimes be perfect. Mother and this mother's, what do you think? Difference? This mother is more precious than the last time mother said. No. Really, think about it. Think about that. Same mother, same mother. Last lifetime's mother is just like this lifetime's mother. So that's why I think try to get bodhicitta. That's why we try to make a equanimate thought for the other sentient beings. Number one, very important things. No discrimination. This they or they or something. This is my way. This is their way. So that's one. That's why the people fighting. Destroy each other. Because they don't know the kindness of mothers, and they don't know the all sentient beings has been my mother. They don't have an idea of that. That's why. We should. I think we really should make notice. Yesterday I went to I don't go to the shopping center no long time before. Well, I did, but now the center secretaries and also the other people did. Yesterday I went to, because I'm going to India. I thought dry meat is quite important. India's meat is not so good because then I went to yesterday with Annie. Try to make looking for the dry meat. There is, but a picture of the bull. Very difficult, really. I'm in this to see that. Very difficult. Very difficult. I didn't bought. Yeah. Really, she knows. I see. So that means I think I say to Annie, if I can see the butchers how to kill the cows, I will not eat meat. That's because our mind is, to see really is what happened more directly. So we have a directly way, so and no pay attention. So we need to think about it. Pay attention, really it is. So that, anyways, all other sentient beings. That's why His Holiness Dalai Lama always says, if you can help to the others, you must do it. Helping, but if you cannot help, it's okay, but will not harm them. To anybody, no harm, no damage. That's the way Bodhisattva attitude. If we wish to have the bodhicitta, we must do like this. We must do like this. Everybody to important for me. Try to make important for me. Important for money is no for money, no for what you call combination or to know each other, not like this. No. Everybody to make important, because I wish to have myself being Buddha for the others. For that I need to do this practice. So that's it. If I know that everybody is then everybody can talk to them, everything gossiping like this, it's not that kind of. I have no more friends than no. So we should good thoughts, good speech, good body's action means benefit for ourselves to become a being with for the others. So that's a thing about us. So our learning bodhicitta very important. Beginning all those things need to learn. Then really bodhicitta is like a bodhisattva's practice is like basis of bodhisattva practice. Bodhicitta is. So that's one thing about it. The wisdom is very important also. Bodhisattva's only bodhicitta is important. It's no important wisdom or realization realization of emptiness is not important? No. Both ways, both important. That's why Chandakit says, in the Bodhicharyavatara, Madhyamaka book, he says, yeah, bird is flying in the space by two wings, not only one. So Bodhicitta and also understanding of shunyata is like two wings. You see, two wings. To win for, to go to the Buddhahood. Not flying, no, in space, no. That's the example. That's the example. So that's why I think. And the understanding of shunyata is very important. Try to make it free from negativities by understanding of shunyata. To make free from negativities, not by bodhicitta. So that's, I think, that's why also we need to learn, try to make a realization of emptiness of phenomena. So that's one. That's what we call shunyata. That Tibetans was Tongbanyi, shunyata. So that's understanding of the emptiness. It's the wisdom. That wisdom is the weapon for to destroy the ignorance from us. You see, Buddha's wisdom cannot be destroy ignorance of us. We didn't say directly. We said that. So we need to make a wisdom with our consciousness. Try to make a purify negativity, means ignorance also from our consciousness. So you understand? Ignorance with us. Now, ignorance more stand up like this. Realization of emptiness, there's nothing. Try to make it now. Try to make it little by little occupied. Try to destroy the ignorance, piece of the ignorance a little bit. Try to make more wisdom. Wisdom from here, more power comes. Then that's kind of destroy the ignorance from outside. So that's the way. Some very important things. That's what I need. So also we need then meditation. Oh yeah, bodhicitta also meditation. To make bodhicitta by meditation. To make a understanding of shunyata also by meditation. So that's why I think how things are, how existing. Very important. How is existing. Relatively, yes, existing, but absolutely things are not existing. Also, you need to know which existing thing and which not existing things. We need to know that's one. Otherwise, can be wrong opinion. You know, sometimes people think, oh, things are emptiness. Nothing, just like this. You know, that's what I heard sometimes from people. I said, okay. So it's not really, it's not. Things are existing, yes. But which things are which existing and which are not existing is difference. With one object. Like this one, okay? Everybody can see this. This, you cannot make a totally nothing. Cannot make it because it is a user. I drink it. This cup is, I can be drink. I can use it. If not there, nothing cup there, then how can be drank? How can do? I say use. I think. See, there is sound also. If nothing, how can we make sound? So, which existing cup and what not exist cup is different. You see? relatively cup is existing, yes. That means which nothing cup is self-existing, self-existing. This cup is not existing. Self-existing cup is not existing. But that means self-existence. Then this makers, material things, everything. So many atoms, everything is together. Came, then giving name of the cup. You understand? Name. Without these are natural cup is not there. You understand? Self-existing. Self-existing cup is not existing. You understand? Which existing cup and the not existing cup is different cups. You see? So sometimes, like in the Heart Sutra, people say, no, there's no nose, there's no eyes. Yeah, say that. But which has existing eyes and which not existing eyes, different eyes. So, which the relative eyes, that means only dependent. All those causes and many different kinds are together and then giving name of the eyes or cup. That's existing. Relatively existing. But without those causes and also those that cup is not existing. You understand? So that's what I need to know, because they think Buddha's teaching is two different ways. Can be directly to take meaning, and sometimes directly cannot take meaning. Meaning is hidden. You understand? What says and what meaning is different ways. You understand? Why do that? Because the suppose. I think it's the suppose. Okay. But Buddha himself says one thing this, one thing that this. No, there are no contradiction. You understand? No contradiction. Sometimes I give big example. In the library, has an example. Doctors, when sickness people, when they have powerful like a fever. Doctor says don't eat meat. Then fever's gone, and then very weak body. Then doctor say you can eat meat. You understand? Because those too much wind powers, that's what need to put down. Otherwise, also more sick. So one says to the one patient, early times don't eat meat. Then later, that's what it says, you must eat meat. You understand? Just like that, this suppose. Sometimes directly can be to show meaning. Sometimes cannot be directly to show the meaning. Indirectly, this is to show the meaning. Buddha is very skillful, great teacher. Because when Buddha gave me teaching, understood of the suppose consciousness, what wishing for that, what kind of they have opportunity, all those seeing, even thousands, like the suppose together. But each of this consciousness with many 1 second at the same time can be seen with the consciousness. Yeah, with the consciousness. Yes, awareness of Buddhas can see that. I think now I want to stop there. Okay, so all those I think more important things, like the essence of Buddha's teaching is both citta and also realization of impertinent wisdom. That's why we are try to make happened with our consciousness. So that's why we are practicing, learning Dharma, practicing Dharma. So that's it. So now I think we, okay, I'm going to India tomorrow, and here, you can come here, so my teachings are video, yeah, video. You can come. And their website also, but if you come here together, maybe nice. When it comes here, not like this. When one comes, two comes, right away, sit down, right away, calm, our mind calm, not talking each other. Try to, when it comes here, just like this. You see? Otherwise, what did you do yesterday? What did you do? What are you doing? Is it like this? No. In the temple, those things not talk about. When it comes, nicely, make prostration here. Here, structures. You see, people think, Buddhism, make prostration to the metal or something like this. That's the wrong way. We have a consequence. Means inside blessing, everything is trying to make it real, and by rituals to make it real ways, and also even not that, but through those pictures, real one. Think about it. Lama Tsongkhapa Buddha himself, great, like Buddha 2,500 years before. Buddha was in India, so much great benefit for all sentient beings without discrimination. We talked about this morning. Everything's, teaching us great now. Still we have appreciation about like this. Then make prostration. So I say sometimes, in the museum, famous people, to make a wax, they just like people, just like that. Why they do that? Why? Because they try to remember good or bad ways. Remember of that. Quality of the dignity of that person. They think about it. They want to know. That's why they have the wax museum. Through that ways we can, we don't need to think about this. Like metal, starches metal, something like this. This don't need to think about this. Real think about it, okay? So anyways, now you can come here, sit, meditate, and to listen to the teachings again. And that's what you can do. Now, dedication. Beginning motivation is very important. During the action, concentration is very important. Last one, dedication is very important. So now we do dedication. Which we did the action of Dharma, we are together in this morning. We are together by this merit. The teaching of the Buddha Dharma and all other correct spiritual teachings are remained a long time with the beings. And then His Holiness Dalai Lama and all any other spiritual masters to have a long life. Petitioners to have the accomplishment of practice without obstacles. Everything is good purchase. Everything is like bad things, disease, war, and also like starvation. All those kind of bad things will not be happened in this country and in other countries, in other worlds. Everything is good purchase coming in this world and also other in the world for the world beings. Finally, we think about all sentient beings free from delusions and illusions and become a being Buddha, by which we did action of Dharma. We are together. Guru Rena Mandala Naya Adaya Me